On the 9th of July, FNB employees took to the streets in a peaceful demonstration with regards to the current salary dispute. This stemmed from months of negotiations with the Namibian Bank Workers Union. First National Bank of Namibia management is accused by the Namibian Bank and Allied Workers Union of messing with the minds of employees to get them to accept their offer of 7.5% increase on salaries. The union is now making attempts to get ballot voting in place for members to vote for a strike.
Us as the leaders of the union have done everything legally possible. But at the end of the day, when they go and cast the votes, they decide whether it's now individual decision. It's not for us to impose anyone. So that's why even the organization itself, First National Bank, is afraid that this election can take place because they know where the feeling of their own employees are.
One of the alleged tactics is the retraction of their offer. The annual bonus was allegedly also removed. This, the union says, is but strategy used by the bank to put the employees in a vulnerable position.
They came up with logistical challenges in the process of the ballot that needs to be designed. We designed the ballot and they want the ballots to be printed in Windhoek. They must dispatch the ballot to branches. They must appoint their observers who will verify. They want a list to be like a voter's roll that needs to be scrutinized. But the biggest obstacle is that the interpretation of who's eligible to vote is a problem now with them.
The union and employees returned to their initial demand of a 12% salary increase, housing subsidy comprising of 30% of basic salary, housing limits increase of $150,000, hardship withdrawals from pension fund, and seats on pension fund trustees. Employees also now call for the removal of the current chief executive officer and his negotiating team, demanding for the recruitment of black Namibians in senior strategic positions. The union is now preparing for ballot voting, which will determine the reality of a nationwide strike. The strike is planned to happen as soon as possible, should union members vote in favor thereof. For the News on One, I am Franco Oliveira.